Now, this is our new room harmonizer. You may have had bought one in the past, and it may have looked like this. It had little crystals in the top. The new one is kind of blending into the wall. It's white like most walls tend to be, and we just didn't want it to stick out like a sore thumb in any way. Now, the difference between the new and the old, the new one's just a little stronger. That's the main difference. That's what we tried to do, is to make them a little stronger. Now, before I give you instructions about this room harmonizer, I'd like to first say, when do you use these? Well, if you have an apartment or a condo, we try to tell people, get away from the condo bundle and get away from using these. The home harmonizer can be used not just outside on your electric meter, but in an apartment situation or a condo, you can hang it on the wall right next to your fuse box, and that's going to be worth so many of these. It's so much more cost effective and an effective way in general to remediate an apartment or a condo. When you're in an apartment or condo, you tend to have neighbors that are above you, below you, next to you, on either side, and so forth. They may have routers and all kinds of Bluetooth gadgets that they didn't remediate with our device chips. So you have to not only take care of your space, but all of the people that are around you, sometimes right on the other side of the wall, with all their radiation that they're bringing to the table. So sometimes a condo is easier than a home to remediate because maybe it's smaller sometimes, but sometimes it's much more difficult because you have to take care of all the people that are connected to you in the same building. So with that being said, when would I want to use this? Well, only when I couldn't access my fuse box in one of those situations, or at work. So I have an office cubicle, I have an office that I work in, then boom, I can plug this in and my area is remediated. Okay. I also take them when I travel. That's really important because hotels have gotten really bad over the years. There's Wi-Fi in every other room. So you're either in a room with a Wi-Fi router that's unremediated, or it could be behind your head when you're sleeping because it's under the desk of the room next to you. That's real bad. So either case, that they often have cell towers on the roofs now. It's just it's a sea of serious radiation in hotels. So we strongly suggest that you use these. Now, a couple points about the new room harmonizer. One is it's stronger, it's better, it's great. That's wonderful. That's the whole purpose of it. But we also made it out of plastic to make it safe in various ways. But these prongs are fragile. You'll see a red sticker on the back. Unlike this more prototype one that I'm holding. Yours is going to say prongs are fragile, to be careful. Don't squeeze these. We have a box that it comes with. Make sure you put it in the box when you travel. Otherwise, if this gets hit around too hard, these prongs can break off and you don't have a room harmonizer anymore. So you don't want that to happen. Now, if you know that they're fragile and you plug it in and unplug it and you know they're somewhat fragile, not to hit them hard or squeeze them hard in the front, then you won't have a problem. These can last for, indefinitely. Just being cautious and aware that that's there. Here's another really important point. So this is meant, and EMF Solutions is written on here, this is meant to plug in so that it's sticking up like this. If you plug it on the bottom plug and you're hanging it down, that can create a problem, because if I have a plug that goes in the outlet above it and then that wire is coming down in front of here, this isn't going to work as well. One of the only rules that you need to follow as far as how to use this is don't have this product sandwiched between two metal or electronic things. In other words, you plug it in so we know electronics is on this side of the wall, right? Behind the wall, the outlet itself. Now you don't want something electronic over here like a cord. So you plug it into the top, and then there's another outlet at the bottom. You can use that for whatever you want to plug in, including a power strip. So you plug a power strip in here, the cord comes down. There's nothing in front of this, then you're good to go. It's going to work at its maximum capacity, which is what you want. So if you have a cord that for some reason is coming out of here and it's going up to a dresser bureau or something like that, then you might want to plug this at the bottom and have that plug go up, but don't have it drooping down in front of here, because you're going to just diminish how much power this is going to give you and its effectiveness. That's it. Thank you for listening.